You walk into an emergency room in India. One monitor for 5 critical cases. Junior doctors running on zero sleep. I'm an ICU doctor. I have seen the system collapse from inside. Today I am taking you inside India's emergency rooms. And unless we acknowledge the disease in the system, it will keep killing both doctors and patients, one incident at a time. Imagine this. You walk into an emergency room in India. Patients lying on the floor. One monitor for 5 critical cases. Junior doctors running on zero sleep. And the ones trying to save their lives, they are quitting the country. I'm an ICU doctor. I have seen the system collapse from inside. Today I am taking you inside India's emergency rooms and telling you why young doctors like me are choosing to walk away. I can explain you all the shortcomings in our healthcare system with examples. Number 1. Underfunding of public healthcare. In 2021, a government hospital in Farrukhabad, Uttar Pradesh, lost over 60 infants in NICU due to oxygen shortage and lack of proper neonatal equipments. The hospital had no funds to upgrade its facilities. When newborns die because the hospitals can't afford oxygen, what does that say about our priorities? Second one, poor doctor to patient ratio. At Kolkata's NRS hospital, a single intern was attending over 70 patients in the casualty ward. And when a patient died, his family assaulted the doctor, blaming negligence. But in reality, he was just overwhelmed. One doctor, 70 patients, one death, and suddenly he's a criminal. Number 3, shortage of nurses and paramedics. During the second COVID wave, doctors had to manually ventilate the patients using ambu bags just because nurses weren't available. Some ICU patients died simply because no staff could monitor them. Even during a pandemic, we didn't have enough hands to hold the dying. Number 4, poor rural infrastructure. In Bihar, a woman in labor had to deliver in a rickshaw after she was turned away from all the PHCs due to a lack of doctor. She delivered by the roadside and later died because of postpartum hemorrhage. The nearest doctor was 40 kilometers away. She didn't survive the distance. Number 5, bureaucracy and red tape. In Goa in 2024, a critically ill patient needing emergency dialysis was delayed because of confusion over vitamin B12 injection orders. This led to political backlash and suspension of the doctor. Doctors are stuck in paperwork, and by the time they are done, patient is gone and the blame is theirs. Number 6, violence against healthcare workers. In 2022, a cancer patient died in Hyderabad and the doctor was beaten by a mob. The doctor was not even assigned to that patient. No security, no support, no justice. We heal with our hands, but now we are learning to defend with them too. Number 7, lack of accountability at the top. After the Gorakhpur hospital tragedy in 2017, where over 60 children died due to unpaid hospital bills, junior staffs were suspended. But higher officials and state government denied systemic failure. The blame flows downwards. The real culprits stay safe in air-conditioned offices. Number 8, outdated medical education. Many medical colleges in North India found to have no full-time faculty, yet were allowed to admit students. Interns ended up learning critical care in YouTube and trial and error methods in ICU. We enter medical college with full of hope and graduates wondering if we are even ready. Number 9, healthcare inequality. During COVID-19, rich patients booked beds in private hospitals in advance, while poor patients gasped for breath outside government hospitals. In Delhi, people died in ambulance waiting for admission. In India, ventilator doesn't go to the sickest, it goes to the richest. No national emergency medical system. In 2023, in Kerala, a man with head injury died just because the ambulance was not arrived for 45 minutes. No trauma-trained paramedic was available either. Emergency care begins at the site, but in India, it begins post-mortem. No mental health support for doctors. Dr. Archana Sharma, a gynecologist in Rajasthan, committed suicide after she was falsely booked for a patient's death. Her suicide note read, "Don't blame doctors for everything." She brought life into the world for years, and the system drove her to take her on. These are not isolated incidents, they are patterns. And unless we acknowledge the disease in the system, it will keep killing both doctors and patients, one incident at a time. Now, I will tell you the reasons why young doctors are leaving India. Number 1. Poor pay versus workload. Long working hours with very low salary, especially for junior doctors and postgraduates. Junior doctors often work more than 100 hours per week and often get 30,000 to 50,000 per month. After years of MBBS and PG studies, most doctors earn less than a call center job. You spend a decade studying medicine and finally you are paid less than a fresh tech intern. Number 2. Zero work-life balance and burnout. Doctors routinely miss meals, sleep, wedding, funerals, even their own birthdays. No post-duty off in many hospitals. They just finish 36-hour shift, continue working the next day. Burnout is normalized because you have signed up for this. We are not asking for luxury, just sleep and time to eat without guilt. Number 3. Toxic hierarchy and senior abuse. Many departments work like military camps. Seniors treat juniors with disrespect and verbal abuse. Juniors are scolded publicly, humiliated during rounds, and made to stay overnight as punishment. Academic guidance is often replaced by bullying. They call it discipline, but it's just disrespect with a medical degree. Number 4. Fear of blame, suspension and assault. One medical error, real or perceived, and the junior is blamed. Doctors like Archana Sharma committed suicide after being booked for a patient death. Junior doctors are beaten up, suspended, or even face legal threat without proper investigations. We don't fear disease anymore. We fear the mob and the minister. Number 5. Better opportunities abroad. Foreign countries offer better pay, better work-life balance, respect, and family life. UK, US, and Australia attract thousands of Indian doctors annually. Even PG doctors are preparing for PLAB, USMLE, and AMC for not staying in India. Why stay in a country that burns you out and then blame you for it? Number 6. Lack of research, innovation, and growth. No funding for research, outdated equipments, and no protected academic time. PG thesis is often done just to pass, not to innovate. Research papers are faked, ignored, or copied due to lack of support. We have the brains, but not the bandwidth to innovate in the system. Number 7. Insecurity after MBBS, PG, and super specialty. Even after 10 to 12 years of training, there is no job security or stable future. No guaranteed senior residency after PG. Private sector hires and fires easily. Government jobs are limited and very poorly paid. In India, being a doctor doesn't mean being settled. It means being stuck. We aren't leaving because we hate India. We are leaving because India is making us hate medicine. We didn't become doctors to escape. We became doctors to serve. But how do you serve a system that is broken, that blames you when it fails, beats you when it can't cope, and pays you less than a delivery boy? Every year, thousands of young, brilliant doctors leave India, not because they want luxury, because they want dignity. If you have watched this far, don't just share this video. Start a conversation. Demand better hospitals. Demand safer working conditions. Demand respect for the people who might save your life one day. Until then, don't ask why doctors are leaving India. Ask why they are still staying. Thank you so much.